Overcoming procrastination. It might sound silly, but procrastination is one of the biggest factors that can interrupt your goals. If you habitually put off tasks for as long as possible, completing a list of milestones can feel impossible. Don't worry, and even if you've struggled with procrastination your entire life, it's not too late to change this habit. Some of the most successful people in the world still struggle with procrastination. Knock out unpleasant tasks as soon as possible. The reason people procrastinate is that they don't want to do something. Think about it, if you have fun doing something, you won't put it off. That's why we recommend finishing things you don't want to do before you have a chance to dwell on them. The more time you spend thinking about unpleasant tasks, the worse they feel. Try knocking out things you don't like to do first thing in the morning. Exercise is a great example of something you can get out of the way before you go through the rest of your day. If you don't like exercising and make it the last thing to do for the day, you're more likely to avoid it altogether. Use the Pomodoro technique. We will be discussing this topic in a later chapter, but the Pomodoro technique is the procrastinator's best tool. This technique forces you to focus on an individual task for a long time. Then, you'll take a 5 or 15-minute break before returning to work for 25 minutes. Breaking your time into segments like this helps you manage your mundane work. Get on your feet. If you leave the bed and immediately sit on the couch, you're less likely to motivate yourself to do what you need. So instead, put yourself in a standing position and walk around for a few minutes to get the blood pumping. When you get your body up and moving, your brain will work as needed. As tempting as it may be to rest for a few minutes before you start your task, those few minutes can turn into a few hours before you realize you've wasted your time. This problem is especially noticeable when you scroll social media in a lounging position. Set realistic expectations. Many people overestimate themselves when setting new goals. Remember, you're not a superhero, and making huge changes to your day usually doesn't stick. Be realistic about how much time and energy you dedicate to your daily tasks. It could be helpful to pay attention to your sleeping, eating, and socialization habits throughout the week so that you can set realistic expectations. Focusing on how you go about your week will also help you establish which rituals you can eliminate and replace with something goal-oriented. After you eliminate unnecessary rituals from your day, you'll have more time to do what you want. For example, do you spend hours scrolling through online stores while having the goal of saving money? It's time to delete those shopping apps in this situation.